Yo, what is going on, you sharp snom? I'm finally back, finally feeling better from that like 2 weeks of feeling sick. And today we're playing some games with a Coalossal build that actually won a tournament. Yeah, Coalossal finally won a tournament here in this meta, Vivid Voltage meta. So that was super cool to see. And it's a very cool list utilizing the Rotom Phone engine. So not just the first time Coalossal's won a tournament, first time Rotom Phone's been in a deck that's won a tournament as well, which is also super cool to see because I really like this card. I remember when this card was getting released out of, I don't even remember the name of the set. I see the symbol down there. I don't know what the name of the set is, but that mini set wasn't a full set. And I was like, Rotom Phone looks like one of the best cards coming out of this set. I'm really excited. It's a really cool card. I tried it out in a bunch of different decks and it never really stuck. I tried it out in Coalossal myself, actually, when Coalossal was first released, and it was okay. I didn't feel like it was like that much better than just kind of playing a more straightforward build, but maybe I was wrong, as this build did win a tournament. Also, Crushing Hammer's in here, which I have felt as I've played Crushing Hammer Coalossal that it might be necessary to help you kind of slow your opponents down sometimes. And with the phones, it can be super easy to find those Crushing Hammers as well. Give you extra outs to kind of dig for those if you feel like you need to, especially up against like the ADPization matchup. I feel like finding those Crushing Hammers can be a big deal for sure. But besides that, it's a pretty standard, straightforward build. Besides the phones, besides the hammers, you know, you got your Marnies, your researches. No Mallow and Lana was, I think, the biggest surprise for me personally when I looked at the build. But if it works, it works. So we're going to try it out today and see how it does work. Yeah, 4/4 Coalossal, Toms, 3 Oranguru. You want to go heavy on the Oranguru, of course, because very good with that Eruption Shot, but also very good with Rotom Phone. 1 Dedenne, 1 Crobat, 1 Jirachi. So you do switch around quite a bit with the deck. So may as well pick up an extra card with that Dreamy Revelation when you do make your way to the bench. As long as you got the Air Balloon on it. 1 Phione. I mentioned the Dedenne Sirfetch'd as well. Some Boss, some Energy, some Air Balloons. Let's go ahead. Let's get into some games. All right, going first. I usually like going second with most decks, actually, it feels like. But with Coalossal, you need very little to get going. So I feel like going first is just fine. It's just fine. You just need the Coalossal V VMAX with an energy turn 2. You don't even need energy turn 1. You would like an energy turn 1, of course, but you don't need it. We're up against a Mewtwo deck, it looks like. They have the Incineroar, which is super annoying for us to deal with, actually. The Incineroar is really good against us. So that's something to look out for. We did get that energy, so I think we can just go attach pass. I don't think we really need to do... We could... This guy could get hit, actually. I wouldn't want to have happen. So maybe I could go, like... Quick Ball away Marnie. Grab, not Oranguru, grab a new Coalossal V and attach to that one instead, because yeah, I don't want to get hit for like 130 damage off the rip from a Mewtwo. Or maybe I don't care that much because they're probably going to hit us and then we hit them back. They're going to GX attack with Incineroar. Maybe attaching active is actually just fine. I should have got a Oranguru, or even maybe the Jirachi, actually, because I did have this Air Balloon. We could still go get that Jirachi later. I'm kind of torn. Now I'm torn. I'm just kind of like, Incineroar's gonna hit me anyways, right? So I'm just gonna attach active. We'll go with that. I'm not experienced in this the Mewtwo Welder Coalossal VMAX matchup, so I don't know what's gonna go happen here. We do know they play the Incineroar, which makes sense, because yeah, there it is. They had like the same hand they mulliganed out of. Yeah, so there it is. That Darkest Tornado. So if we hit them, we could like hit them for 40, I guess. Not rip an energy or try to avoid discarding an energy. And then we could hit them for 40 and then hit them for 130 and then hit them for 130. I think that would be the way to go. They can't KO us turn 1. They can hit us pretty hard though, actually. See, this is what I was scared. This is why I wanted to kind of attach to the bench to try and get a switch. Because of this. Because of this that's happening right now. If I hit them for, well, they're gonna, if they hit me for, they can hit me for, actually, they got the Vileplume, so they can hit me for 180 anyways, right? They hit me for 180 and then I think like Flare Strike knocked me out at this point, I think. Yeah, they could just like Flare Strike knock me out, so not a huge deal, I guess, what I do, really. Alright, Crushing Hammer, fails. I think I am going to get the Jirachi here, because I got the switch, I got the Air Balloon. I kind of just don't want to waste these. Maybe we can still go set up this other Coalossal V. It's not that big of a deal if we go that route. We can do that. Start with Dreamy Revelation, I think. See what I get. Got some options here with the Rotom Phone, I think. Okay. So the question is just, how do I tackle this situation? The probably an Oranguru back. Actually, I want to set up a new Coalossal, so I think I want to set up. Oh my goodness. Well, so, all right, it got really awkward. We prized 3 VMAXs. We will take this VMAX. Yeah, it got kind of awkward right there. I don't want to hit this thing too hard, because then we're just going to get return knocked out with the Darkest Tornado. But if I just hit him for 40 and then 130, or 40, 130, and then Sirfetch'd, is what I'm thinking. So we need to Primate Wisdom something that is not a energy, basically, here. We have to, like, not put an energy on top. We'll go ahead and put the... we might just go with this basic energy, actually. Maybe I Primate Wisdom Phone, or I could Phone and set the top deck out of these and get rid of what I think is the worst card here, which is probably the Quick Ball. Because all these other ones look pretty good, to be honest. So, I kind of like the Quick Ball for later to get the fetch, but we need the switch maybe to get the fetch going. I don't want to get rid of the Dedenne or the hammers. I love the hammers, man. I love the hammers. All right, so we're going to go like that. And purposely not hit it too hard, because we actually don't want to trigger the Darkest Tornado GX, which if we hit him for 130, they would be doing what? 390 damage. We only have 330 HP, so we're hitting a little bit lighter here on purpose, and not giving up any free prize cards. I guess we could have gone... No, we do need to kind of hit it. We could have gone, like... This kind of, like, absorbs an attack as well from our opponent, I guess. But we could have... I guess we could have gone, like... Just send up... I don't know. Give him the... I don't know. I kind of like all my Pokemon on my bench, because we do need to get into another VMAX at some point to actually have a chance to win this. We can't win this without another VMAX. So now we're going to try and hit them a little bit harder, and then go from there. Drew an Air Balloon. Cool for him. We're going to throw this here, I guess. Play the research here. We're going to Eruption Shot, and this time we're going to discard an energy. Put it on our dude, because they could, like, avoid our Coalossal, which we don't want them to do. So Primate Wisdom. Okay, may as well Crushing Hammer here, I think. Yeah, get rid of the Aurora. Force another energy here. And then, yeah, Eruption Shot, hit it. We're just going to hit him hard. Hit him for that 130. And now next turn, I mean, I guess, no, they can't Miraculous Duo. Next turn, we're going to go into the... Because we did prize 3 V... We would love to go into a VMAX here. All right, that's the first. We'd love to go into a VMAX. Hit it for 130. Knock it out. Can't do that. I guess at this point, though, they don't have to... Darkest Tornado to KO me. They could Flare Strike or something like that. But then I guess we look to go like Boss, knock out 2 things off the bench and just avoid the Mewtwo at that point. We do have 2 Boss in hand, so don't want to be too difficult to pull off with the current situation, but we'd have to look for something like that. Because now they can just Flare Strike me. Whereas before we were trying to force out the Darkest Tornado, or even Outrage, I guess. Yeah, Outrage as well. We're gonna knock this out. We're gonna remove all their energy from play. We'll see where it goes from there, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna use the Fetched here. We can make it pretty tanky too. We can put these 2 Stone Energy on it, and make it really tanky, actually. Turn, start with the Dreamy Revelation. Take the Stone. Maybe take the Dedenne, I think is probably better. So we know there's a Stone Energy on top. We have to discard a basic energy, I think, here. Grab the Fetch. We at least have that going for us. Bench the Fetch. I'll Primate Wisdom the Dedenne, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much to Primate Wisdom here. Attach to the Fetch, and then when we retreat, we can pull these energies, these other fighting energies. And we got a 250 HP Sirfetch'd here. Meteor Smash. Yeah, it's very unfortunate we prized 3 VMAX. We should get a VMAX here, though. The big thing here is we should get a VMAX. There's a Calm. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we still have 2 VMAX there. We only need this 1 more VMAX. I was getting a little bit... That was going to be a little bit too much. We're good, though. We're good now in this situation. So now our game plan is just to knock out... I guess we could 2-hit KO the Mewtwo, to be honest, if they send it up. We'll see what they send up here, first of all, I guess, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, what they send up is going to be a big deal. Oh, no. What is that? Are they going to Lost Zone my Sirfetch'd here? That's super not cool. I guess that's their GX attack, though. Let's oh, that's 2 Weld. That means there's 3 Welder down. They have to hit their last Welder here, or Eldegoss. They got the Hearth, so they can find the energy. But they need that Welder. That's the hard thing to get. Lost Purge, put your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached into the Lost. They wouldn't draw a prize card though, so I guess I'm not too... It sounds more annoying than I think it actually is. We'll see what our opponent's got. Here comes a Cherish Ball. We could just go switch Meteor Smash, KO the Latios, and then set up this VMAX to go boss KO Dedenne, or switch boss with Fetch'd and knock out Dedenne. That'd work as well. Reset stamp is something that we're gonna have to probably just kind of deal with if they find it. They just sent up the Reshizard, so we could just switch punch Reshizard at this point, actually. They already played Caitlyn and Cynthia as the support, so we could just punch the Reshizard and have the VMAX set up here, actually, which sounds fine to me. And that means they can't stamp us as low. We'll switch first. Dreamy. I'll take the quick ball, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much what I take here, I don't think. I don't Primate Wisdom to Dedenne. I mean, just in case they Marnie us, I guess. Energy, sure. I mean, we knew that was there. I think we're just gonna, maybe I should have Primate Wisdom to one of those then, actually. I just Meteor Smash. I think Eruption Shot can finish this thing off. I'm trying to think of like anything else I probably should have played around, but I can't quite think of anything. Outrage actually doesn't even KO us currently because of the 2 Stone Energy. We're gonna live with a little bit of HP. Minus 40, they do 230, so 190. So we live with 20 HP. They attached here, they welded. I think we just win. Yeah, that's it. We won. We made it. We made it through. We prized 3 Coalossal VMAX. Our first one went down. We get the dub anyways. All right, let's go. So far, so good with the Coalossal. All right, one of the coin flip again. Go first. Hopefully this game we don't prize those 3 Coalossal VMAX. So far we didn't prize 3 Coalossal V because we have 2 of them, so that's also good. We know that for sure. Probably up against, well, let's see. Looks like Mewtwo is the deck we're up against here. Should be a pretty solid, be a good game. Close matchup. We could go to the Jirachi here off the rip and get some extra cards with the Dreamy Revelation. I don't see a reason not to do that, except that it could get knocked out turn 1, but I also want them to punch my Coalossal V anyways, so kind of like this and just kind of, yeah, get some extra stuff to work with. I don't want a Dedenne change. Would much rather Rotom Phone into a supporter than Dedenne change, so we'll see. All right, we're gonna put the Dedenne on top here because that looked like what I had the quick ball for, but now I can like calm this way for the VMAX quick ball for a Oranguru, which we also need. So this is pretty good turn 1. We got a pretty good setup. Got a Crushing Hammer as well to use on the first turn. The only thing that is not cool about this hand is I have to quick ball away the energy. We're trying to get to the 240 attack as soon as possible. So I might Dreamy Revelation before I quick ball, because my only good quick ball target here. So if I calm this in, I'm top decking Dedenne, right? So I top deck Dedenne. I'm gonna calm the Coalossal back into the deck to get the VMAX. My only good quick ball target is the Fighting Energy, which I really want to attach to the V. So I might Dreamy Revelation before I do anything to try and find a better quick ball target. I'll probably do that. I also need to find a way to move my Jirachi as well. There's a straight down goes the Pikarom, then Dedenne change. Now they're going to the Mewtwo, so they didn't really have to put the Pikarom in play. They could have just like been like, all right, I hope I draw into the. That's what I would have done. I hope I draw into the Mewtwo. You have so many outs to it too. Cherish Balls, Quick Balls. So the Mewtwo's themselves. So yeah, we're gonna Dreamy Revelation first. Oh, well, no, this works fine. We can grab this research. Now we can calm the Dedenne back in. Actually, and I can quick ball away this Coalossal V. Save the Dedenne for later. Grab the Coalossal VMAX. We can quick ball away a Coalossal V, I feel like. I don't think it's that important to keep around. Get that Oranguru. Now, I could even attach to the active to try and guarantee the retreat. Let's put this Crushing Hammer first, see what we get. It is a heads. Could stomp that potential full blitz on the next turn if they can't find that Cocoa Prism. We could attach active to guarantee the Eruption Shot, but I kind of want to get into that G-Max Boulder. I'm not guaranteed a switch card is kind of the thing. Oh my god, all right, we're going like this. I don't know if this is greedy or not. Well, now it feels kind of greedy. Yeah, now it definitely feels kind of greedy. We have some stuff to work with still, though. Hold up. We can still Dedenne change and reach pretty deep. I'm going to go ahead and quick ball first. Get rid of this guy. Set up that other Coalossal V. And then we could phone. Debate if we want to... Well, maybe I should quick ball. Well, there's nothing really I want to thin out of my deck, I don't think. Well, I'm just going to go take a look now. We probably don't need 3 Oranguru, so I'm going to grab this and we're going to Dedenne change this away. I'm going to phone. There's the Air Balloon and the Energy. So, we want the Air Balloon for sure. I think that's the harder thing to find is the switch card. Do I want a Primate Wisdom? I guess I don't want a Primate Wisdom now. I just want to go like bench, DAA change. We got the Air Balloon, and now hopefully we drew into an energy. Okay, so Air Balloon here, Primate Wisdom, probably the Stone, just like being a little bit tankier sounds kind of good. There is no healing in this build, like I mentioned, so no potential for like, you know, reducing the damage we take and then healing, you know, what little damage they do to us. No potential for that. There's none of that going on, but we're in a pretty good spot here. So I think my game plan is like G-Max Boulder, just hit this Mewtwo after it comes up. It's gonna come up, say they get the Cocoa Prism, they full blitz into us, and we just go, all right, G-Max Boulder 240. I guess if they get down in Aurora, they could get to the point next turn where they could Miraculous Duo. But if they just get that, they just get that, right? And I feel like there's nothing I can... Oh, they play the Incineroar. So this makes this G-Max Boulder that much more important, I feel like, to be honest. But now they're set up for the Duo play as well, because they did get the Aurora. I guess we could still find a Crushing Hammer. And now they got the Cocoa. Oh, yeah, they play the Incineroar, which is like the worst nightmare for Coalossal is the Incineroar. Well, let's see. If they're doing full blitz for 110, assuming they use full blitz here for 110, if I hit them and they Duo for 160, that just won't KO me. That'll be 270. So I guess then I could just hit them again. So it has to be the Incineroar play that goes down from them. They have to go with the Incineroar play. We could just boss as well. We have boss in hand. So they could full blitz us and we can just go, all right, boss to Dedenne knockout, and then boss knockout. So we could just go that route as well, I guess. Nothing's stopping us from going that route, which is, yeah, maybe I'm just going to look to go that route, to be honest. Oh, it's a Crushing Punch. Well, we can still go like Primate Wisdom. Yeah, we can still do this. Okay, so hold up. I want to save that for later. Maybe I do want to try and get something, though. I almost want to even Dreamy Revelation here. Use the switch Dreamy Revelation. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, we want this. We want to have the other VMAX set up. I don't feel like there's that much for me to get. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this here. So I don't want a phone, I don't think. We're gonna boss this to Dedenne. Attach here. Primate Wisdom the energy on top. We'll see what we get. We'll just get a random card. That's fine. Oh, we knew it was that actually anyways. We knew it was the top. And then yeah, Eruption Shot. So now we're just an energy away from winning the game. We have the boss in hand. I mean, we can get stamped, we can get Marnied. So that all that can happen, of course, right? But I think we're in a pretty good spot then overall. And I don't think they have an attack where they can actually knock me out here. Yeah, I don't think they have an attack that actually knocks out my Coalossal VMAX. So we just can't get KO'd. We can do 180 at the most. The 200 here, 200 here. They Raichu they can't use. So it'd be 230, which would even just be, that'd be short. Oh no, 230. No, 230 would be 10 damage. Yeah, they just don't have the knock. They can't knock me out. They can't do it. So that's pretty good for us. So we get like, even if they stamp us this turn, we get like an extra turn to work. And even if they do knock this out, they can't one-hit KO my next Coalossal VMAX. So I have that much more time to work with at that point as well. So we're just in a really good spot in general, I think. Here comes that stamp to 2. But we have so much time around this stamp to 2, to be honest, that I'm not too worried about it. I don't know what I'm going to do here. But yeah, we have so much time. We have so much time. They're probably just going to Crushing Punch again. Remove that Stone Energy, I would imagine. I feel like that sequenced incorrectly, right? Because isn't it supposed to discard the energy and then do the damage? So I feel like I should have taken more damage there. I could be incorrect. Let's go with this Crushing Hammer. Cool. So we can take away the Miraculous Duo option, which is great. Then Marnie, see what we get. We could go with the G-Max Boulder. There's that boss for next turn. I gotta switch as well. I think I'm gonna use that Dreamy Revelation here. Ooh, couple fightings. So what do we want to do here? We could set up this one to G-Max. We could just Eruption Shot this. And then if they respond with the Incineroar's GX attack, we have that G-Max Boulder. Or we don't quite have the GX Boulder because there's an energy here. I can set up both these to get close, but then I actually need an energy next turn. We have the boss, so if we just save the energy, then we just have the knockout on the Dedenne next turn. But I'm not guaranteed the knockout on the Dedenne next turn because they could well, they're down to stamp. Could get Marnied would be the thing. So maybe I attach here. Then I Primate Wisdom the boss on top of the deck. I want that energy on top of the deck as well. I guess I can't be that picky though, right? So we could just go, I don't know, attach here. And then Primate Wisdom the boss. Because they're out of stamps. They're down both their stamps. They probably only play 2. So if we get Marnie into the boss. And now I'm just going to retreat to Oranguru. Save the Dreamy Revelation. And just pass. So if they leave it the way it is... Oh, I guess they could KO both of our Orangurus, though. They could Tag Bolt, KO both Orangurus. That would be annoying. I guess then we could hit them for 240 with G-Max Boulder. Yeah, we could go G-Max Boulder, 240, and then Boss 40 knockout. And then we need their last 2 Auroras over these 2 turns. But if they Tag Bolt, they can't Miraculous Duo, I guess. So I don't have to worry about that. If they go with the Tag Bolt play... So it looks like they're going with the Tag Ball play, but they're probably going to knock out this Oranguru and this, and then try and clean up the game with this Dedenne. Yeah, because if they go with my double Orangurus, I still have so much time to work with. So I feel like they got to be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, they're just going with the Venom Shot. Well, this also works out for us, I guess. Just going to boss this. Yeah, we didn't even, like, care about any of their tag teams this game, it turned out. Just going after their... We got the cheap prize cards on the Bolton. Pretty easy there. And then just boss the Dedenne. I guess we're the ADP now with Knockout Boss. Here. And yeah, we're just gonna boss the Dedenne. We could have bossed the Pikarom as well, but I mean, this works out just fine. Yeah, so it worked out. There we go. Get this knockout on this Dedenne. Guys, that's gonna do it for these games with this Coalossal build. Super cool. Feels fairly smooth. As far as Coalossal goes, maybe the best Coalossal build out there. The phones, like I said, the Crushing Hammers feel pretty good or almost necessary to help Coalossal kind of keep up and not get overrun, almost it feels like something, especially against like the ADP matchup. That's where I feel like the Crushing Hammers are really, really good, because that matchup is definitely unfavorable for Colossus. So I feel like the Crushing Hammers really, really help out in that matchup. So yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the games. If you did, give the video a like, enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. I'm back with the daily uploads. Hopefully, finally got over that terrible sickness, and I'll see you tomorrow.